And we are live. It's your friendly neighborhood film watchers. Frankly Football in the building. I am
So,
your humble host, Brandon, and I got my man, 100 grand. Set it off, Chris, with me. How you feeling tonight, Chris?
man, tired in the cave, but I could not miss an opportunity for us to get together, talk some ball, man. Into this, draft season. Combine is right around the corner,
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of, we set our sights on looking at some tackles, and
Yep.
I just want everybody to bear with us. I'm on a trip with my kid, but I didn't want to miss out the time for me and B to get out and talk these tackles. We're gonna talk about
Yep.
five guys tonight. We're gonna do a little bit more in deep detail down the road with a little more pictures of what we've been seeing and talking about. But we got five guys we want to talk about. When me and B said, "Hey, you get five, take a look at them, tell me how you feel." I said, "I'll get my five and take it." But Brandon's always so studious and on top of the game, and I'm running around the earth with this kid, man. And we got to the point of looking at one guy. We looked at Cody Mock, Tyler Steen,
Mm-hmm.
Paris Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
Broderick Jones, and
Yep.
Jackson Kirkland.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's talk briefly about a couple of guys before we do our deep dive in our star for the night. Um,
Yep.
Tell me how you felt about Jackson Kirkland. B, tell me how you felt about him.
So when I watched Jackson Kirkland's film, Chris, he
Hmm.
was one of those guys where I felt like he may find his comfort either at guard or tackle.
Okay, so which one do you think he excels at more? Like right now, he's listed as a tackle.
Mm-hmm.
But you think he'll be better in the phone booth? Is he a hugger? Is he a grappler? Or is he a dancing bear? Where would you put him at?
Um, that is a great question. I think that he has a lot of limitations in his game.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay.
Um,
What's his limit? What his limitations that you see on
I'm not sure if he understands leverage correctly. I'm
him?
I'm
Okay.
I'm really not sure. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he knows how to use his hands. I can say
Okay.
that for sure.
Okay.
Um, but he doesn't really understand like the low man wins mentality sometimes.
Okay. Okay. So you
He
block
he
you
he
block
gets he
high.
gets high too often. He gets high
Okay.
too often.
Okay. So
Hmm.
he's okay. He likes to get high. He likes to get high in his blocking. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
We can't say that right now. The combine is coming up.
No, no, he
We
likes to get
cannot
high. And
side
I didn't say he liked to get high. I said his blocking technique leads him to be high. So, which
yeah,
that means that leaves him vulnerable for, people if they go with power, and then
hmm
get inside of him, and because he hasn't got leverage. So, like you said, with leverage. Okay, so
yeah.
Jackson blocks high. What else you got on Jackson? Tell me what else.
I think that Jackson Kirkland's I think that he is probably a guy that is going to be best suited for a swing tackle role.
Okay, okay,
He may not be, but he may not be one of those guys. Let's kind of bring this back to like cowboy suited talk right now.
okay,
You
okay,
you know where Tyler Smith's game is right now. Excuse me, Tyron Smith's game is right now, where
okay.
he isn't suited to play all 50. Excuse me,
20,
all
17 to 21 games in a
yes,
season. Let's get it out there.
but he can give you 7 to 10. That's where Jackson Kirkland is right now.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
but give him time, and maybe he can develop into like a great pass protector. You know,
Okay. A great or steady.
yeah. Let's say steady.
Yeah, because we
My wording choice may be off sometime.
no, I mean no, but because what you're saying, if he's gonna be a swing tackle, he's gotta be able to be a guy who has the ability to swing both sides. And
Yeah.
so he has to be able to have the versatility that can he go both sides. But you're saying he can do that now to an adequate level. But to
Yes.
get the best out of him, you think you would want to move him inside and make him a guard.
Yes, but and that's because his lower half is he skipped leg day a lot in his day.
So my question is, going back to say, if you feel like he skipped leg day, he doesn't use leverage well, then why would you want to put him inside as a guard where low man wins and leverage is understanding leverage and fighting in that phone booth is huge? Why would you think it would be better moving to a guard?
Because when you see those edges screaming around that corner, edges understand leverage and beating a guy just by outpowering him and outspeeding him more than, let's say, a 3-tech. You're hiding him more.
Okay,
that's the best way to explain it. You're hiding him more.
I don't want to hide him. I want him to excel at what he does. So if you had to put him someplace where he can excel, you say he'd excel at a guard. He would be adequate as a tackle, though.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay. If you had to put a draft grade on young Jackson, where would you have him at?
Right now, probably. That's tough. That is tough.
Okay.
Maybe like a 4th round grade.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe,
so you got
maybe like a 4th round grade.
Okay, you got him in the 4th round. Okay. 4th round grade. Okay. All right. Well, that's decent. That's a decent place for the sir. I'll rock with Jackson. Jackson Kirkland. From where is he playing at now?
Washington.
Okay. I'm Washington. Okay. All right. We'll rock with him now. How you feel about my man Tyler Snead?
Tyler Snead?
Yeah.
Oh, Tyler Steen. Okay.
Snead, yeah.
Tyler Steen from Alabama. I'm a big fan of Tyler Steen. And that is because he's been well traveled.
Okay.
Before he moved to the football factory that is Alabama, he played for Vanderbilt.
Okay.
Yeah. And he has started many a game. We may not have the film for these past seasons.
Okay.
If we were to go back, and I'm multitasking, so excuse me if I'm talking a little bit slower at the moment. I am now tweeting out our being live. But if we were to have film from previous years, we'll be able to find just as much footage of him as a starting tackle on both left and right.
Oh,
yeah.
So Tyler Steen has position flex.
Yes, he can go on the left and the right.
Okay. And he's better at which side?
That's tough. I think that he would be better on the right. I do think that he would be better on the right. Because you really want the dogs on that left side. You want the guys that you can trust. And when I say the dogs, you want like your Cane Corsos on the left. Not just a regular dog. Not even a pit bull. Not even a pit bull. You want a Cane
Corso. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you want him to do a lot of protecting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. So you like Tyler? Okay. So what are some of the things that you felt like was his greatest attribute?
I think that his greatest attribute is probably his well-traveledness, because you're not going to find guys who are redshirt seniors who have every single year of starting experience. Every single year.
Okay, so he's a 4-year starter.
Yes.
He's a 4-year starter. He's got, so he hits our criteria. He has a 4-year starter, so he's played at least 36 games, and he's had to work in a factory like you said in Alabama and get his technique to the point where it is. So you think he can be a day 2 guy?
Yeah, in a mid-day 2 guy. That like if there is a run on O-lineman, you could see Tyler Steen going the 50s.
Okay.
You can see Tyler Steen going the 50s.
Okay. So you would play him at tackle, you play him at guard?
Tackle, 100%.
Okay.
100% I'll play him at tackle.
Cool.
I know that Alabama got ate up in this game,
Right.
but if you go watch him in that Tennessee game,
Right.
that was good film. And
Okay,
we got that. We got that one.
Got you. So we'll go and put that out.
And we got that one in the ball. We got that one in the ball.
We'll pull it out the ball, dust it out, and let people know. What's up? Shout out to Stevie Mac, man. Come and kick it with us later on a Tuesday night. Always showing support, man. We really do appreciate you, brother. So now we looked at that one. So let's look at my next guy.
Now wait.
Oh, okay.
I ain't even done talking about Steen. I ain't even done talking about Steen.
My bad. Forgive me, brother.
Yeah. Now, here's the things that I do like. And a lot of tackles, you may find them being a liability in the run game. Steen he's eager to make contact with defenders. You know, some guys may be a little prudent to rough somebody up. You know, grab a by their collar. No,
right.
Steen he lunges at guys and he's eager to put someone in the locker and take their lunch.
Okay,
that's one thing that I like about him. He is eager for violence, and that's something that I definitely like. Have you seen that video where Deion Sanders talks about guys that he wants somebody who was barely making it before he recruited them? Yeah. That's Tyler Steen. I think that especially the last 2 years, 2021 to 2020, he's definitely made a lot of improvements in like the inconsistencies of his game.
Right.
You know, there were a lot of reps where, you know, while he was definitely like technically sound,
right,
it was like a lot of mistakes in his movements. Like his kick step was a little off. Like you know the techniques that you look for in O-line, it wasn't quite up to par. He hooked up with someone of high ilk. You know, I don't know who it was.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, Alabama has the guys and probably playing around 4 or 5 star players on a regular. It helped him to get better. I mean, trying to block Will Anderson every daggum day.
Absolutely.
Made it easy for him to game.
That might have been his arch nemesis.
And sometimes you need that. You definitely need that in that case. Okay. So
Absolutely.
Where would you? So you got Tyler as a definite lock in day 2, second or third round. Okay.
Definitely day 2. But I think that if there's a run, he could go as high as the 50s.
Okay. All right. Okay. I can dig it. Mr. Broderick Jones, talk to me.
So there's been kind of like a rise and a fall with Broderick Jones, depending on, you know, where you'll see it, you know?
Okay. Where Broderick plays college ball at there, B?
Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
The factory of Georgia. Okay.
Yeah. And the one, just like I said with Tyler Steen, Broderick Jones has a stable of dogs in him. You know, when you see like
a stable,
when you
kennel.
see like
he's got a kennel going on.
A kennel. When you see like the dog walkers that's walking all of the dogs, that's what Broderick Jones has in him.
Okay.
But just like another guy that we may be talking about, one of the things that I don't necessarily like with him, he has a stepbrother syndrome. You know, those of you who may know about the movie Step Brothers. Excuse me, Ricky Bobby syndrome. He doesn't know what to do with his hands. He doesn't know what to do with his hands. There we go.
Okay. So because I thought we was gonna make a daggone bunk bed. I'm like, okay, what?
Oh no, he definitely does karate in the garage. Come on now. He beats people up. He definitely beats people up.
Okay.
Broderick Jones, he is a seasoned veteran of violence.
Okay. He chooses it on a daily basis.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay. I think that if you were to look at him, he's built like he chops down trees every single day. and then he goes and builds his own log cabin.
So he's got rental properties all over the state of Alabama. That's what you're trying to say.
Absolutely, but only he lives in them. But only he lives in them.
He don't run them out. Okay.
Yeah, he don't run them out. He just builds a new cabin for him to live in each day.
Okay. So okay. Go ahead.
But the one thing that I like about Broderick Jones is his ability to just beat defensive linemen down throughout the period of the game. The mental part of the game is half of it. And if a guy just gets stuffed each and every play, eventually they're gonna give up. And that's where Broderick wins.
So he likes to whip a man.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we got him. So let me look at and so if we looked at Broderick, and what round do you got Broderick in?
He could be a first. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say could. He will be a first round guy. Teams are looking for offensive linemen. So don't be surprised if he falls in the late 20s or even around even in the 30s if a team really needs him, if someone has to trade up to get him.
Okay,
because teams are looking for offensive linemen.
Okay, so he should be inside that run, or he may be the beginning of that run of offensive linemen in low 25, because like you said, like we've talked about before, there's really only maybe 15 to 17 first round grades. Then after you turn around and get into 19, 20, 23, they all kind of match up in the second round.
Yeah.
But if you were to take him and get him on a team, would you play him immediately or would you hold him for a year?
No, I'd start him immediately.
Okay.
I'd start him immediately because I think that he has the physicality to do it. He may be he might be an inch shorter than some of your other offensive linemen because he's only 6'4". And we're gonna find out some measurements in the next day or two. I wish I had time to look up his Senior Bowl measurements because I'm sure you can find it on Twitter.
You're gonna be able to see it. You see the whole thing.
Some guys are shorter than what they thought. I mean, one thing that I saw just last night, for example, and this is unrelated. Tank Dell got measured at 5'8", 163. But we predicted that. You're going to see what the mirror is going to get shined. So guys may come out an inch taller, guys may come out an inch shorter, but things are going to come out. So Broderick Jones may be an inch shorter than your other offensive linemen, but I don't think that that's going to stop his want to. And I'm excited to see his wingspan. I know that much.
Okay. So wingspan's good.
Yeah.
Fight is good.
Absolutely.
First round grade on Broderick. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, everybody.
He's definitely gonna go in the first round, without a doubt.
Okay. All right. So, give me your feel on Cody Mack for me. Tell me how you feel about Cody Mack.
Cody Mack can play anywhere up and down the offensive line, probably including center. Probably.
So Cody is a position flex. You get him wherever you're weak at, you plug him in, and he can go.
Absolutely. He's a chameleon of offensive line.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Go ahead, dig into your bag, B. Explain Cody for me.
The thing about Cody Mack, and he plays in North Dakota State, excuse me. And
whoa, wait a minute. Don't gloss over that. Last year the Cowboys went to North Dakota to go find it. Okay. But the real offensive lineman played in North Dakota State. Is that what you're saying?
Now you're talking, Chris. Now you're talking. See, and here's the thing. We just talked about a guy being a redshirt senior. Cody Mack has played 6 years. He's a sixth year senior. So he has experience and age on his side. Experience and age on his side.
I'm with you, bro. I'm up here holding my phone, trying to hang with you. I ain't got my
Your headset.
My stand would be like, yeah.
Oh, okay. You stand.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Hey, look, man, you traveling. You are
Right.
in lands where we will announce at a later date.
Yeah,
know?
we'll do that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Absolutely.
So we said if he puts on 10 more pounds of muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, Stevie.
So,
He'll go ahead, Stevie. Go, Brandon. Tell me what you thinking.
I am looking forward to see his combine measurements, but of course he doesn't necessarily have the length of a tackle. Yes, his ideal place in the league may be the guard, absolutely.
Okay,
but he has the movement skills laterally and forward to succeed at tackle. He has the want to and the balance to succeed, inside.
Okay.
And he probably has some snaps at center. He's a chameleon. He's a chameleon.
Okay. So so with him, you can pretty much say if I pull him, do I sit him or I can play him day one?
You can play him day one. The only areas where he really loses is in genetics. That is where Cody Mauch has struggled. He did not win the genetic lottery. His length because of his arms are kind of a concern, so guys can get into his chest easily. So that kind of messes with his ability to stymie the rush.
Okay.
But he has a good anchor.
So he doesn't fit. He didn't skip leg day like. Okay. All right. So he's complete. All right.
Absolutely. He can work, and this is just like every day. He can kind of work on his hand placement to assist with his anchoring ability and his run stopping ability and things of that such.
Okay.
But he's very technically sound. He has starter level ability. I think that if you were to put him in like a zone based scheme, I think that he would do just fine.
Okay. So that's what we like about it. Go ahead.
Stephen Mack said he was a tight end just a few years ago. That may be why he moves so well.
So he still has room to grow as he continues to grow and develop. He could probably be that guy. He could be like a McGlinchey. You remember McGlinchey for the 49ers? He was a tight end, trans over to a tackle, and now he's out here as one of the better right tackles in the league.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that I got to go back and check, but I think his best game might have been against Arizona.
Okay. I will make sure we put that up. Okay. Anything else on Tyler?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I do not think so.
All right. So we banged out these guys kind of quickly because we want to get to our peace lovers and stones tonight. Mm-hmm. So we talked about Javon, we talked about Broderick Jones, we talked about Tyler Snead, and we talked about Cody Mauch. So we're gonna get to our number one guy tonight, man, and a guy we're gonna look in and see him, perform for us, Mr. Paris Johnson out of Ohio State.
Yeah.
Talk to me, B.
Okay, so with Paris Johnson, I and absolutely a first round grade on him, by the way. I think that Paris Johnson is going to be, debated by many to be the best tackle in the draft, maybe even the best O-lineman in the draft. Some people would say Peter Skoronski. Yeah. Some people would say Peter Skoronski. I think that Tyler has a lot, and I even said you can go back and look. There was a time when I said that Peter Skoronski was the best O-lineman in the draft. I'm kind of leaning towards Paris Johnson right now. But we got until April to get this thing right.
No doubt. Okay.
I think that Tyler has all of the tools that you want in a left tackle.
Mm-hmm.
And in the film that we're about to watch, because we gonna unlock the vault for y'all just a little bit. We gonna let y'all peek inside of the vault.
So not Tyler. So you saying Tyler and Paris can be left tackles, or Tyler or Paris is your tackle one or best offensive lineman on the board?
Right now, pre-combine, Paris' O-line 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Okay.
Paris'
Okay.
O-line 1 pre-combine.
Okay, pre-combine.
In my untrained, unbiased eyes.
Untrained and unbiased. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's look at it. So we're gonna look at a couple clips from him going against Penn State this year. Which was a very, very good football game until the fourth quarter. I can attest to that. And we just take a couple look at them. So show me your first clip you got on Paris.
All right, give me a second to get my timestamp right. And just to kind of put things in perspective here, but before we even watched this, you informed me that they played with their food a lot in this game.
Oh, Ohio State was notorious this year of playing with their food. What I mean by that is they turned around, they had an opportunity to put people away. And they decided, we'll make it entertaining for the fans. They're here. Let's go ahead and let them give them something to watch for a little while, where the whole while they could have got rid of them a whole lot sooner than they did. So that game, when they played against Penn State in Happy Valley that day, they waited until the fourth quarter to really impose their will on them. But in the meantime, Paris put on a show all day showing his versatility. And I think you're going to go into that in a little bit of detail.
Absolutely. So we're going to check out this first play. And a majority of our plays are going to be pass plays. So we're going to look at, you see Paris right here, number 77. That's going to be our guy that we're checking for all game, right? So here we go. Now, if you see, Paris bullied the guy, right? Let's go back. And I'm going to go ahead and slow this down so that we can get a better view. Went ahead and went to half speed. Running back, receiver goes in motion. Once the ball is snapped, Paris actually moves inside to the 3 tag.
Yep.
So that they can get, so that they can get a good move. And that's something that I'm really enjoy is his ability to move on guys. And that's something that you see a lot in this game. You see a lot of technically sound plays. Him helping his teammates out. You know, a lot of good chip blocks. You know, helping the guard out. Chipping a lot of linebackers. You know, guys who would come in on a blitz, things like that. And that's something that I'm really looking forward to. So give me a second to get forward to the next play. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, now we're in the second quarter. We're still checking for 77 right here. Right here on the quarterback's left side, our right side of the screen. And you see him kick outside. He trusts 33 to his guard. He trusts 33 to his guard. Okay. Now, someone called that a dangerous play, Chris. Someone called that a dangerous play.
Yeah, I mean, because he had a guy right in his face, but he knew what he had to do to kick out to get the outside. If that was either a blitzing corner or outside linebacker, right?
Yeah. So it was a guy blitzing though. He had a blitzer, but he trusted 33 to his guard. I like it because it worked. But you have to have the utmost trust in your guy to the outside. And what you see throughout this game, and I want you to especially see it on the right side, they have guys just tap the guys on the butt. That's a lot of nonverbal communication throughout the old line, and that shows you that they work together all throughout the line. And that's something that I really like.
They got great communication where they'll be able to, whether he's going to be out there by himself on the island or he's coming inside and help. So that's a definite example of it right there. Go ahead and go for it, bro.
Absolutely. Got my next play right here. And what I did like about the guy that he did beat, it was a blitzer, whether it was a linebacker or and I'm just talking about the previous play before I start this one. it was a blitzer, so whether it was a linebacker or a corner, they weren't going to match up size for him. So he just pancaked. Put him on his stomach, put him on his stomach, told him tan for a little while, on to the next play.
Okay, let's see it.
Absolutely. So here we go. Checking for 77 again. You can always tell by that jam knee brace on his right knee. See that nonverbal communication? Tap on the knee. 40 Chicks tries to move out the way. He tells him it's a toll road. He didn't pay the toll.
Right. Yeah.
Hands him up.
Yep. No doubt. Okay.
Okay. So you see that speed rushes. He can stand up against the speed. Stands the guy right up. Tells him no entry. You can't get in the club. On to the next play on that side anyway.
I think thing with, like you said with him, is that he knew exactly where he needed to be to make the passes or trusting his inside guy to do what he's supposed to do so he can be able to kick out and help out in those different areas. Let's get one more in there, B.
All right. So I'm on to the next play here. And one thing that we've consistently seen him be able to do, well, not consistently, we've seen him be able to beat different types of rushes. Blitz.
Okay.
Speed rushes from edges, interior guys, whether it's they try to switch.
Right.
We're actually going to be able to see something right here that's interesting. Let's watch this here.
Okay.
You see 20 try to kick it, swing around. He chips 20.
Yeah. Go back to that. Yeah, we watched that earlier.
And I was really impressed with this play. I actually want to watch this again. I was really impressed with this play. You see 11 on the inside. 20 tries to swing in. He chips 20 and then goes on and gives 11 a taste of his medicine. He goes in and gives 11 a taste of the medicine.
Got you. And sit him right up.
Yeah, right. Sits him right up. Tells him it's nap time.
Yeah, and that was a crucial time of the game. The super duper crucial time of the game for them, and it was kind of Penn State's chance to try to run something at him to throw Stroud off. And his football IQ said, "Okay, I'm gonna kick this guy over here to the inside, but I'm gonna go handle this other guy that's trying to get in without paying into the club and turn around and handle him."
Absolutely.
Yep.
Okay. 1 second. Let's help this run a little bit cleaner. So I can move on to the next play. Okay. And for this next play, I'm actually going to move it back to normal speed because I want you to be able to see this one.
Okay.
Okay. So here we are. We're going to check 77 once again. And we finally on a run play. If the running back didn't piss down his leg, slip and fall in the piss, would have had a gigantic hole.
Yes, he would have.
That is one of the situations where I wanted you to see. That is one of the situations right there. Now I'm gonna play this again. All right. Blocks the guy.
Right.
Had him into the round. Hole greater than the weight of truth and life.
Yep.
Running back says, "Oh my God, it's all on me." Pisses down his leg, slips and falls. Yeah. Gives his life to Christ.
Yeah. Paris had his guy. He was escorting him to his car and he gets out of the trip and spills his drink all over himself, and he got to go out somewhere else. Yeah,
absolutely.
Okay.
He took that edge out and told him it's time to go tailgate.
No doubt. So my thing with Paris is you can say he's a excellent pass defender. Yes. But how do you feel about it in his run blocking? How do you feel about his run?
It's a shame that in this particular game, we have few and far between examples of his run blocking. I think that particular play, even though it was a failed play, that was an excellent example.
Okay.
He parted. They the whole line.
Yeah. It was wide open. It was wide open. You're right. Okay.
So we have more examples, although we got what 6 games worth of film on Paris in the vault.
Paris Johnson, yeah. But
we got 6 games worth of film of Paris in the vault. We only decided to break down this one.
Absolutely. We'll probably put them to more down the road too, just on Paris himself.
Yeah, absolutely. So I got another play right here. And I think our last 3 plays that we have, 2 of them are run plays. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is the mid third quarter, and just like you said, they didn't really start running until late in the game. Now, one thing that I like about this play, check the position. Check the position. Here's Paris on the left side, and I'll slow this down right here. Here's Paris on the left side. Edge. They try to stun him. He leads the guy all the way back across the middle.
Yep. Knowing it was going to be, I got it.
He tells him, "No, sir, you're at the right seat. Let me escort you to your proper position." So
absolutely,
I love his ability to manipulate a guy and just motion him out of the way. So that's something that's excellent to see in his game. While I have it up, let me just go ahead and move to the next timestamp right here. Okay. Now, once again, we're going to check Paris. We know him by that large knee brace.
Boom.
Stands the guy up.
Yep.
Stands the guy up for what was one of the few and far between running plays in the game.
Yeah, now, they didn't explode. They didn't explode on him until the second half. I told you. All the good running plays you're going to see in the second half. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So let me just go back again. And I think you're gonna see it probably about right here. The whole line performed admirably. But what I do want you to see here, guy didn't stand a chance. So he started playing patty cake with him.
Try to get and he got rolled in the pan.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the last play that we have here. And this is another running play.
Okay. Walked in. He walked in on that play.
Walked the dog. So once again, we're going to go back, check 77. And whole squad really. It was a great misdirection by the team.
Absolutely.
It was a great misdirection by the team.
Yep. But 77 walked him over to where he's supposed to be at and go sit down over there. That's what he did.
Absolutely. So the things that I like about Paris is his large frame. Large frame and all of the tools that he has at his disposal. Excuse me.
Okay.
He has an excellent punch. He can stun people. For those of y'all that watched the Jake Paul and Fury fight just the other day, that's the type of punch that you would expect to see in a heavyweight boxer. His frame, obviously, that you've just seen is like a brick wall, something that you wouldn't really be able to easily move, especially from those speed rushers. Guys that are going to be trying to bull rush him, they're going to need that push in their legs. They are going to need to be built stout down low because he's built stout and he understands that low man wins.
Okay, that makes sense. All right. So those are our 5 for tonight. And we got a little bit more Paris Johnson. And we're going to come back. We're probably going to do a little bit more on each of the guys and put those up. But we just appreciate, man, y'all kicking it with us. Brandon, as always, is so knowledgeable, so clean, so crisp, like his waves, just continuously flowing with the information. We're going to do another film study later on this week.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about a couple other guys. I'm going to give you my list of 5 and what I like about them. But 40 minutes in, B, of the 5 tackles you looked at, all those are draftable guys, and all those guys can go to teams and make an impact in the NFL. You agree or no?
Absolutely. I think that every single one of these guys are draftable. Only one of them isn't a day 2 or above guy.
Right.
So and all of them can come in and at least compete for a spot. Okay. Every single one of them can compete for a spot.
Good. Okay. Well, Cowboys Nation, man, that's what we're looking at, man. And it's just not Cowboy Nation, but fans of the NFL who've taken the time to sit down and kick it with us, man, tonight. Let's see what. Oh, yeah. Appreciate it, AD. Yeah. We just, just to the point of just trying to get more clarity to you guys about all these different projects. So this is not just a centric all Cowboys fan type talk we want to look at. If there's somebody that you want us to look at, we got a couple folks in the vault, man, that if you give us a name, we can be able to pull them up and find out who it is and give you a breakdown of what we're doing. So because you rock with us at 10:22 on a Tuesday to this 41 and 18 second mark, don't forget to hit the like button. That's that free currency, man. That's the peace de la resistance that we need out here in these streets. Also, if you subscribe to us, we greatly appreciate it. We love the fact that you hit that button, help us in the algorithm, also help us build to our number, man. We got a goal in mind that we're trying to do, and we hope that this draft content makes you more knowledgeable when you're at the water cooler with your friend. But more importantly, man, drop a comment, man. Drop a comment. Steve, if you agree with what Brandon's talking about, what we see, if you see anything different, Stevie Max always shooting us love with that. And go ahead and drop that in there, man, so we can get better at this, man. Listen, we are right in the midst of the depth of the draft. We're about to go to the combine. My favorite part of the combine is watching fat men run fast. That is my favorite part, man. I love watching that. So definitely interested in seeing what these guys do, man. So if you have a guy that you want us to look at, like we said, holler at us and give us a chance, give us an idea who you want us to look at, and we'll definitely pull them up and take a look at it. You got anything else, B?
I don't think so, man. I don't think so. I am excited to, get into more film, dissect more guys. Just dive into it.
Got you. So be on the lookout for cut caps that we're going to do, little short reels we're going to put out there on different guys that we looked at, some of the guys we looked at, some of the guys I've looked at. So be on the lookout for that. And then, like I said, man, make sure you give us a comment and give us an idea if you agree with us, disagree, or say we don't know what we talk about. And lastly, man, make sure you share it to everybody you know, man. Listen, as always, man, I'm the guy in the back, man, making sure the lights try to stay on, man, to make sure my man stays kicking it, man. And we together, man, to set it off, Chris, and my main man, BH, we are Frankly Football. And until next time, people,
peace.